And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend
this whole
both
time I was
charms
talking
and
I didn't even have the
Defense
mic
Against the
on.
Dark
That's
Arts
crazy.
classes
Epic fail. But
today.
yeah, let's get right
And
to
I'd
it.
like to be sure you get to
part 1
Hogsmeade
on
as soon as
YouTube.
possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way
Kind of
here.
like part 2 on Twitch. Let me re-explain everything. This is crazy because this always happens to me, yo. But yeah, Twitch is kind of iffy to me, so we're back on YouTube, about to get this right. Yeah, we play Hogwarts Legacy. This, like I said, like part 2. So we already delved into the game a little bit. We're checking it out. I created my character. I said, everybody, hey, check out the bun, but y'all couldn't even hear me. I just noticed because I was looking at my soul. But yeah, welcome. We just learned how to teleport on that moment. That's what she was basically explaining. I was looking crazy just talking there. Crazy. Alright. Thank you, Professor. Can you tell me more about Charm class? What exactly is Defense Against Dark Arts and what's Hogsmeade? Alright.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends.
She's lit back there on Loomis and shit. Alright. Thank you, Professor.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
There is, in fact. I'm afraid there isn't.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts.
Just a tutorial.
And you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well.
Big fact.
Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today.
That
And
little girl's
remember
still
to
lit back
use
there.
your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
For sure, man. Alright.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
Nah, it was nothing. How about I didn't say too much? It was really nothing.
Yes, sir. But I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe
everyone who's watching, welcome to my channel. I appreciate it. Make sure y'all hit that like. Not forced,
you
but
have the benefit of an
I'll greatly
exceptional skilled team
appreciate it.
of witches and wizards to guide you.
Much love.
Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Alright, bet. Field guide map. Open map. This represents main quest. Completing main quests will further the story, unlock new features, and grant XP. Some quests are locked by spell and or level requirements. In these cases, you will need to be the required level and or have the required spell to activate the quest. New spells can be earned by completing professor assignments or as quest rewards. Track a quest with X and continue. To continue. Defense against alright, let me disappear. Okay, let's see what it says here. Defense against the dark arts class. The field guide map shows Professor Hecat's class is in the lower section of the astronomy wing. Astronomy wing. I could get lost in this castle. I may need to use the charm compass in the field guide to help me find the way. Alright, and how about the other one? Charm class. The field guide map shows Professor Ronan's class in the astronomy wing. This castle is enormous. I may need to use the charm compass in the field. Okay, cool. Let's go. This one.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman.
Make sure y'all say hello. Make sure y'all say hello.
I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Okay. Come to Hogwarts. Let's go. Cast Charm Compass. New item unlocked. New quest log available. Quite level. Reward Levioso. Asio. Oh, I like Asio. Quest. Gear appearance reward. Legendary glove. Complete 2 main story quests. been there. Oh, what? What's going on here? Man, y'all better not try anything. Y'all see these? Yeah. I would have chose somewhere else to talk, you know?
Handy resource indeed, your
like,
field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Chill. Let me see.
Revelio.
Oh, drink that tea, my boy. I bet. Let's get out of here. So these are like the fast travel flames that you could just fast travel through the map. I bet. Quest begin.
Is that all you've got? Yeah.
Oh, you guys did.
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Steady your hand. Okay, so I just gotta follow the thing all the way down. All right.
Levioso.
Yes, sir.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent. Now, the basic cast. Well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts.
Get over there, my boy. Get over there, my G. You ready?
Only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso. This should be easy.
You're good.
How perceptive. What are you doing up there?
Rather good at this.
I know.
I know.
Go.
Stupid Protego.
Levioso. Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
Must be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Oh my gosh. I'm about to go out to eat.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor Hackett. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Let me save it here for you guys. So we continue part 2. No. Yep, alright, cool. Peace, people. Peace. Appreciate y'all love, yo. Make sure y'all definitely show love for this first video. And I'm coming out with part 2 on YouTube. So don't you fucking go nowhere. Don't go nowhere.